Let's talk about aquarium frames. To understand the importance of an aquarium frame, we must understand its purpose. Glass can bend, but if it bends too much, it can break. Any flaw in the surface or edge of the glass will cause the glass to break sooner, which is why we scratch glass where we want it to break and why Custom Aquariums polishes every edge to remove potential flaws that can result in a crack. But that is a topic for a different video. This video is about frames. An aquarium full of water is under an intense amount of pressure from gravity pulling on the water in the tank. The greater the volume of water, the greater the pressure. The larger the pane of glass, the more the pane will bow out from the pressure. Tall aquariums are especially susceptible to bowing. A rimless aquarium can only be as large and as tall as the amount of water and glass thickness permits it to be. Most rimless tanks are relatively small with thicker glass. If a tank is too large or too tall to be rimless, the upper rim must be braced against the pressure. Most glass aquariums are braced in one of two ways. The most common is to use a solid frame that fits over the rim of the tank. Most of these frames are one-piece molded plastic. A less common method is to use pieces of glass spanning the top of the tank and glued in place with silicone. This is sometimes called Euro bracing and has been used for years, but it is not the best idea for really large aquariums. The weakest point in the structure of the tank becomes the silicone between the brace and the pane of glass. Do we really want to trust a thin layer of silicone to hold back thousands of pounds of pressure forever? Plastic frames are better than glued glass braces, but plastic also has some problems. First, plastic is a relatively weak material to begin with. Some frames are thick, with reinforced sections engineered where they are needed most. Most mass-produced aquarium frames are not. Second, plastic degrades over time due to reactions with water, air, temperature, and light. As the material degrades, it can stretch, and it may eventually break. Once a plastic frame has broken, the structural integrity of the frame is lost forever. Third, silicone does not adhere to plastic very well at all, so the bond between the glass, silicone sealant, and plastic frame is not as strong as it could be if the frame material were made of something that adheres to silicone very well. For these reasons, the frame supporting a Custom Aquariums tank is not a single piece of plastic nor a glued-in glass brace. We use a very strong marine-grade anodized aluminum as the main structural support, a material used in construction projects around saltwater all over the world. Each frame is custom fit to each aquarium. The number and type of cross braces is determined by what is needed to support each tank. All cross braces are held in place by hardware that is significantly stronger than the material by itself, and a whole lot stronger than silicone. Even the silicone Custom Aquariums uses, which is 5 times stronger than the typical mass-produced aquarium sealant. There is virtually no chance that the braces across a Custom Aquariums frame will ever pull apart like a plastic rim or glued glass plate can. And the hardware permits the braces to be removed when the tank is empty so that large pieces of hardscape can be placed in the tank. Just be sure to replace the braces before filling the tank with water. The final difference between a Custom Aquariums frame and all other bracing methods is that we recognize that the adhesive bond between the glass, silicone sealant, and anodized aluminum is collectively stronger than any of those components by themselves, making the frame function as part of a system counteracting the pressure in the aquarium. The entire framing system is engineered to be an integral part of the structural integrity of a Custom Aquariums tank, and this is just one of the main reasons Custom Aquariums builds aquariums that are safe, strong, dependable, and engineered to last a lifetime.